most paused scene of all time. Take a closer look. The panty raid in Animal Houses remains a fan favorite moment. Linda Carter went full Monty and Bobby Joe and the Outlaw before taking on the mantle of Wonder Woman. Jamie Lee Curtis wows in Trading Places. Fast Times at Ridgemont High has one of the most paused movie scenes of all time, thanks to Phoebe Cates. The most famous paused scene of all time, The 7-Year Itch. Audiences still can't get enough of Sharon Stone's interrogation in Basic Instinct. Who hasn't rewound to make sure they actually saw a stormtrooper bonk his head in Star Wars? A New Hope. Robert Eklund naked dance in The Wicker Man is a showstopper. You have to pause the final scene of Sleepaway Camp to believe it. Joey Heatherton shocks and awes in him Bluebeards. When paused at just the right time, audiences can see Dennis Hopper's body swapped out for a literal dummy. The defibrillator in Tour of Things still horrifies and amazes. Look closer. Does a fly actually land on Belloc's face in Raiders of the Lost Ark? You have to press pause to really figure it out. You have to pause to really experience the terror of The Exorcists. Are you trying to seduce me, Mrs. Robinson? The car wash scene in Cool Hand Luke's is the thing pause buttons were made for. Pause a Teen Wolf at just the right time and you'll get an iPhone. Jane Mansfield stuns in Promises. The chestburster scene in Alien remains a standout of the science fiction genre. Is the shower scene in Porky's the most paused scene of all time? There are more than a few reasons why. This scene from Shining remains one of the most surreal paused moments in film history. Farrah Fawcett is the #1 reason to watch A Saturn III. Press pause at just the right time and you can catch the ghost in 3 Men and a Baby. Is there a munchkin hanging in the back of a scene in TH, The Wizard of Oz's? Back to the Futures has an Easter egg every time you hit pause. Look closer. Pam Grier stuns in Coffee. You have to pause the climax of Is Beyond the Valley of the Dolls to believe it. Norman Bates smiles with a superimposed skull over his head in Psycho. Haviland Morris has to be seen to be believed in 16 Candleses. Jacqueline Bisset takes the plunge in the deep. Just one of the guys features a contender for most paused scene of all time. The dance scene in The Return of the Living Dead is impossible to take your eyes off of. Tom Cruise almost bears it all in Risky Businesses. This scene from Revenge of the Nerds is too hot for TV. Audiences have been pausing this scene from Who Framed Roger Rabbit since it appeared on home video. Pause a Tron at the right time to catch a Pac-Man cameo. Marilyn Monroe gives quite a show in Niagara. Tanya Roberts in OBS Master. Can you really see it all in the opening scene of Jaws? This scene from I Dream Warriors has sent teens running for the pause button for decades. PJ Souls bears all in Halloween. Audiences have been pausing this mutant with an extra appendage in Total Recall since the early 90s. Mathilda May gives Life Force a slew of pausable moments. Pause scanners at the right time for explosive fun. An early cut of The Rescuers was practically an R-rated film. PJ Souls shows bears it all for comedy fans in stripes. Sophia Loren seduces the audiences in Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow. Sean Young stuns in Young Doctors in Love. Diane Cannon sends hearts racing in Bob and Carol, A.T. and Alice. Julie Christian, Don't Look Now. Pause Evil Dead, Dead by Dawn at just the right time for a horror Easter egg. Shelley Long ditches her good girl persona in a night shift. It's bath time for Claudia Cardinale in Once Upon a Time in the West. Susan Sarandon is a gritty beauty and a pretty baby. Pause Repulsion at the right time for a true shock. Pause Return of the Jedi at just the right time for a shocking surprise. Take a look at the boy plugging his ears in the back of this scene from And North by Northwest. Viewers with a strong pause thumb can see safety protocols in Raiders of the Lost Arks. The corkscrew flip in Eileen Man with the golden gun has to be paused to be believed. Hit pause fast enough and you'll find AT and 2 Phantom Menace. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked what you saw, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. Remember, your feedback and suggestions are always valuable to us.